But I really just wanted to share this 2 pages with you guys because it really just changed my perspective, my life. Honestly, just read this a couple days ago, and it really one of those things that you have heard before, but not in that way, and it just really just hits you so hard and makes something click that just shifted everything for you. And this was one of those things, and I just immediately was like, I have to make a video and share this with my family because, yeah, we can talk about it after. I'm going to read you the pages. This book is 101 essays that will change the way you think. And this passage is called, Why Does a Soul Want a Body? Yesterday, I took a shortcut while walking home and ended up crossing through a small graveyard in the back of a city church. I stopped and I looked at the names and the dates of the veterans and the 3-year-olds and loving wives and fathers and sisters and husbands and immortalized bits of what their lives were summed up to be, and I thought to myself, why would a soul want a body? What can a body do that a soul can't? Why would it want an impermanent, gross, heavy, hurting thing? I was standing in front of a husband and wife that died in the late 1800s. I looked at their final resting places a few inches away from one another, and I realized a soul can't touch. Assuming that a soul is an energy field, that our spirits do indeed exceed the speck of life our bodies provide in the span of infinity, a soul can't touch. It can't see the light. It is the light. It doesn't know the need for human skin. It can't run its fingers over someone else's hand and neck and back, and it can't feel crippling desire and ecstatic passion. Those are symptoms of a madness we call love, but it's human love. It's often shallow and wild and manic and the equivalent of smoking crack cocaine. It melts into an appreciation of something deeper, or it burns brightly and then it goes out. Souls can't experience a beginning or an end, nor an array or spectrum of emotions. They can't be surprised because they were never confused or unknowing. They don't know physical emotional warmth or what it's like to hold and kiss a new baby on the forehead, or the jilt you get in your chest when you smell the person you love. Your soul can't feel the cadence of reading your favorite book, or the sensation when your mind puts someone else's story into your life, or how your fingers flip through the broken binding for the trillionth time, and how lovely that book smell is, especially when it's your favorite one. It doesn't know that crisp and comforting coolness of fall, or the heat of the sun on your back in the summer. It doesn't know that deep feeling you get when you spread your fingers out and run your hand through water. It can't wear your favorite t-shirt or eat cookie dough or sweat or breathe or cry or dance. It doesn't know the lifetime comfort of your mother or your lover wrapping their arms around you matter-of-factly. A body is responsible for the most amazing part of anything, physical finding or creating. Once we have something, we don't want it anymore. What we really want is to make and fight and become. A soul doesn't have to pay bills or go food shopping or cook dinner or schedule a checkup or do the dishes or make plans for Friday or to keep up with a relationship. It doesn't have to take hot baths to relax or organize the house or run errands or take walks to think. A body can learn, a body can feel the magic of realization. It can piece the pieces together and understand. It can get lost so it can be found. It can suffer so it can heal. What if the series of rote tasks we want our lives to be better than aren't better than us at all? What if they're what we're scheduled to do? What if there's no greater meaning than just simply doing them? What if what we feel in those little moments we want to escape and place in the context of a greater meaning is the meaning itself? If healing is just acknowledging pain, then maybe living is just acknowledging life. There is so many anxieties and frustrations and terrible things that cease instantly when we just say them out loud. The point of learning to grieve and mourn and to be present is only so we can just be aware. Recognition is the remedy. It's the only thing we're really supposed to do. And the real suffering, the inescapable kind, comes from avoiding what's in front of us. It follows and haunts us until we acknowledge it and are okay with it, even if it doesn't make us happy, even if we're anything but. A soul wants a body so it can experience things, and that body will fight itself until it makes itself aware, until it does what it is programmed to do, until it takes what it needs to take and feels what it needs to feel, no matter how dark it seems. We're not supposed to be better than our humanness. Doing so is overlooking the point of the body in the first place. We can choose happiness, but we choose the full spectrum of experience instead. Maybe instead of believing things are linear and the road only goes upward and towards happiness, we allow ourselves what we choose. We pay the bills, we do the dishes, and cook dinner and wonder why. Maybe there's no point to feeling other than to feel it. Maybe it just persists because we pretend there is. Dude, that made me tear up so hard the first time I read it, because as somebody that is a spiritual person and constantly finds myself like in this battle between realms, and just constantly finding myself specifically saying like, I'm tired of having a body, like I'm just so tired, I'm exhausted of being a human sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's so exhausting. But like that really just like shifted my whole perspective, because like knowing that I'm somebody that knows and have said like, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we chose to come here and be humans, like, you know what I mean? And it's like I have associated certain things with spirituality, and it's like some of those things are really part of our humanness and the beauty of it, and just the raw just chaos of what it is to have the human experience, and to feel these things, and to the mundane and the beauty of just looking at the birds and the trees and the grass, and just no matter how it ends out, whether it ends badly or not, it's like loving and being able to love so hard is an honor. Like it's a blessing and a curse, but it's like being able to love. I've never regretted any love that I've given. You know what I mean? It's like you don't, like, yeah, maybe you feel for a moment that like somebody didn't deserve that love, but at the end of it, like, when you're at the end of your life, you don't look back and like regret loving at all, you know? And I just thought that was so beautiful. Like that passage was just so powerful, and it's just, I have a couple other ones in this book that I want to share with you guys, because it's just so like it just gives you a different perspective. And yeah, I love you guys. Let me read the comments real quick. I really just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm about to go do a much needed workout outside in this calisthenics like outdoor area, and I'm excited. But let me read the chat real quick. Hi, what's your name? My name is Karina. Do you like sade? What is that? Maybe. Hey, Angel, say, let me see, like, what is your name? I don't know how to say your name. I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly, but I love you guys, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. And yeah, thank you. I am doing great, and I hope you guys are doing even better. And it's currently, someone asked if it's day or night. I'm in San Diego, here in the US. It is 10:30 a.m., so it's nice and sunny outside. If you guys can kind of see, I'm inside because it was just super loud. I wanted to do it outside for you guys so you can see the water and the trees, but it was just a lot going on, a lot of just leaf blowing and everything. But anyways, I love you guys, and keep flowing and growing. I am always here for you, and I just love you so much. Thank you for all your support, and have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to do a Thanksgiving live with you guys, just because you are my family, and I just am so thankful for you guys. And yeah, keep flowing and growing. I will talk to you soon. Mwah.